What up YouTube, Topaz Jace back for another daily review, and this one is to that A Boogie with the hoodie featuring young Dolph, that D.A.R.E, and I'm giving this one the red light because honestly nothing about this works, not the lyricism, not the production, not the overall song. It's honestly one of those you should definitely skip past. But I do understand the concept of what they tried to do here. The concept is, I wish you would try me. I dare anybody to come out here and do anything because I'm going to be alright. And the way they kind of put this together lyrically, even though neither of them are really that strong, but yet the way they try to tie it together is just overtly just doing trap bars and just spitting like there's no core concept outside of the premise, but they try to tie it together like you're so dope that you can just say all of these random things. All of these somewhat random things that they're saying is all somewhat related to how hard they are as individuals and all of that, man. And that's how they ultimately tie it all together. Like, I'm so hard, I wish you would, and all of this stuff. And you know, that can work, but yet you just overall look at these individuals and their skill set, like what else were they going to do outside of that? Honestly, young Dolph had the best moments in his verse when he said that all of this ice that he got on him is why he's catching pneumonia. And you know, that's cool because you know, ice and cold will give you that illness, pneumonia. But yet, ice, he's ultimately talking about jewelry right there. But yet, that's something that people has done consistently. And it's not really a new punchline. But yet, that's honestly like the best one on the song. While A Boogie was more focused in on his flow right here. And he did a pretty decent job. But then he tried to do some lyricism as well. Saying how all of his friends are zombies because he really doesn't mess with nobody. And he means that in the context of how people call dope fiends zombies out here. Like, that's what he ultimately means. He doesn't have any friends. He's just dealing with these individuals that he's selling drugs to. And you know, that's not that good of a ball. Again, another thing that has been done. And then he tried to be a little less obvious with the things that he was saying, in which these were kind of entertaining as well. When he said that he got all of this money, but he'll never say how much. He'll just tell you all of this stuff that he's buying, which that's kind of cool. Like, he's not giving you the exact things that he wants to talk about, but he's going the long way around it. And that could have been some core lyricism if he had the skills to pull it off, but honestly, he just doesn't. The production was lackluster. Honestly, didn't like the hook. It just wasn't a very good song. But a quick recap here, man. The positives that I'm taking from this, next to nothing. But yet the negatives is all but everything here, man. But this concludes today's review, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer 7.5 the producer before we jump into some of your questions. And a bunch of people have been telling me the personal favorite member of the Clips, as you know, Malice just came out with his album, and during that review I've been telling people that my personal favorite of the individuals have always been Malice. As some people are saying that they like Pusha T more because Malice is more monotone with the way that he's rapping and all of that, but then others is like, Malice is by far the better rapper because he had better bars throughout his career. And personally, I feel as though Malice just had the better bars as well, because you just break down the individual projects that they've had, as we still waiting on the next Pusha T album, man. And I have really not been amazed by anything that Pusha T has done outside of Clips. But as a member of the Clips, he definitely released some solid music. And honestly, I feel as though the whole production, that kind of had to go through Malice, because Malice is continuing along the same lines of the production that the Clips had before back in the day, while Pusha T has gone more into like a New York trying to spit type fashion. While he's a pretty decent spitter, but yet he still needs that production to go ahead and make better songs, and he's honestly not delivering that, while Malice has been able to. And that just shows you that Malice was the superior act all the way through. But yet you can all have your own opinion, on which this is all just my conjecture. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.